Welcome.
Well, Grant, what should we expect in a veteran-heavy matchup like this?
You know, B.A., it typically means we'll get a clean game. These guys have been around for a while and know how to take care of the basketball.
So let's take a look at the Los Angeles Lakers starting lineup. LeBron and Vanderbilt, your small and power forwards. Austin Reeves out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Hayes in at the 5, down low.
Stretching his range as far as it will go, Doncic is so impressive. What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Here's James. Out to the Clippers, picking up a basket just a moment ago. Now Harden. Looking at his stats, he's getting just over 23 points a game. Count it.
Fighting for those points. The beard playing tough.
Reeves, the pass to James. Back to Reeves. Outside Vanderbilt. Off target from outside.
Yeah, that's a shame because I'm not sure the defense will let him get a shot that good again very soon.
And Harden gets it to go on the assist by Leonard. Harden's got 6.
I'm just going to say this. I don't think the average fan understands how strong Harden is. He has no problem finishing through contact with those wide shoulders.
And the Lakers have possession following the score by the Clippers. Reeves, the pass to Doncic. And again, the Lakers, no good.
Not exactly what they're looking for out of the gates. Just 1 of 4 shooting.
Out to Leonard. Launches a 3. Clippers keep it alive. Zubac. And he drops it in from the low post.
As usual, terrific effort from him. Unwilling to let the possession go to waste.
Outside Reeves. It's James on the wing. Now covers. Vanderbilt, a pass to Reeves. No good again that time.
Still very early, but that's not the start they want. 1 for 5 shooting.
And his defenses have adjusted to Austin Reeves scoring. Richard, he's countered with the pass.
Austin Reeves doesn't get enough credit for how good his handle is, how much it's improved. It's allowed for him to score, get into different places, and make these passes.
Dunn, he's checked in for the Clippers. Hachimura's checked in for the Lakers. The Lakers have gone 1 of 5 to start things off. And Doncic launches from deep. And again, the Lakers, no good. The Clippers have gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. Harden drives in. And then Harden with the jam.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
And finished off by Hayes.
Oh, you expect Rui to finish that play. But when a guy is this open, he makes a quality pass.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Moments ago, Tyronn Lue and I were able to chat. He had a sleepless night trying to figure out how to stop Luka Doncic. He said it's rare to see a player force the other 9 players on the floor to play at his pace. It's very methodical. Like a machine, he said Doncic shows no mercy. Brian?
Okay, thank you, Allie. Here's Dunn. After the Lakers picking up a basket just moments ago. Pass to Powell. Let's go with a 3. Sinks the tray.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Lakers trail by 8. Down low. Here's James. Now pulls it in. The Clippers have gone 7 of 9, a solid percentage so far. Basket counts.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
And Reeves has got the ball here for the Lakers. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Knicks.
And most of the arena was totally against them. But they looked inward, trusted each other, and made good plays.
Even with all that noise, when they had the ball, it never rattled them. Their offense was in tune like it was a home game.
Here's Harden. Rebounded by the Lakers. The last time they came together was in Los Angeles, where they fell to the Clippers.
Big loss in their last meeting with this team. Couldn't get anything to fall in that one.
Once he gets some momentum, Reeves is going right to that hoop.
So it's the Clippers now. The Lakers getting their last shot to go. Here's Harden. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. Harden's got 10 points in the game.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Lakers trail by 8. Here's Reeves going inside. Rebounded by Dunn. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Harden to pass to Leonard. And the layup is good. Leonard's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Doncic, good.
Along with everything else, Doncic is a knockdown three-point shooter.
Pass to Zubac. That shot off. With 1 on the clock. He can't get it to go. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've waited. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Clippers.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
It's Jones at power forward with Zubac at center. Ben Simmons is out there with Chris Dunn. And it's Coffey in at the small forward position. That's who's out there for the Clippers. And here's Connect outside. Drills it from deep. Connect's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
We knew he was solid from range per the scouting report, but Connect can hit fairly consistently from out there.
Lakers trail by 6. Vincent passes to Reeves. And about a minute gone in the second quarter. Well, the Lakers shooting about 47%. A nice number. Grant, how about that in-season tournament win for the Lakers in 2024?
Yeah, honestly, it just makes sense that the first of those trophies would land with a historic franchise like the Lakers.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
And the Clippers making a change here. Bogdanovich is checked in, and the Lakers also making a switch. Vanderbilt's checked in. Jones from outside. Here's Zubac. Second chance effort. The shot that time not on target. Reeves with some nice D. Up the floor. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Oh, what a finish. Rui showing off that athletic ability.
Outside Jones. Here's Coffey. No points yet. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. And he buries his first look.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Pass to Connect. To the middle. Here's Hachimura. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for the Los Angeles Lakers. On Thursday, they'll be matching up with Jimmy Butler and the Golden State Warriors. Then on Saturday, they'll defend home court against the Indiana Pacers.
And for their matchup with the Jazz, that's a game where you'd be surprised to see them lose. They'd have to have a really off night for them to get upset there.
James is checked in for the Lakers. Doncic comes in for Vincent.
And you gotta love this Connect kid. Started at a smaller Division I school, transferred up to play big-time college hoops, and now he's here.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up, oh yeah, you're done.
And Chris Dunn gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. The Lakers making a switch here. Hachimura's checked in. Fires the three. The Lakers with another miss. The Clippers lead by 6. Dunn, pass to Jones. Here's Zubac. Outside Bogdanovich. Fires the three. LeBron with the rebound. Left side, Vanderbilt. Inside. Hachimura finds Doncic. Out to James. Fires for 3. Not going to go that time.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Jones, the pass to Dunn. Back to Jones. And here's Dunn. Outside Bogdanovich. Beyond the arc. Ooh, he missed that one. 1 for 3 in this one so far. Doncic with it. Now Bogdanovich defending. Doncic throwing his weight around. All right, Grant, as we get geared up for the home stretch, what are you looking for right now?
Well, B.A., health is number 1 for me. What teams have their full allotment of players is key. As we head to the playoffs, it's about attrition. Which team can stay healthy?
Connects checked in for the Lakers. Vincent comes in for Reeves. Here's Harden. That one drops for him. Harden's got 12.
What a game from Harden, filling it up. James, everyone knows this man is just a gifted scorer.
James, outside. Back to Vincent. James, outside. Hey, it's blocked by Simmons.
Attacking that shot. Simmons aggressive on the defensive end.
They swipe it. Here's Connect, defended by Bogdanovich. The putback.
Still hasn't gotten on the board this quarter. He may be pressing a little, trying to get them out of this hole.
Harden, a pass to Simmons. And he comes up with a bucket. Simmons has gotten his second bucket of the game.
You like to see Simmons finishing strong inside.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Here's Doncic. Oh, Luka with a pretty arc. The Clippers lead by 6. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Leonard. On the wing, Jones. Back to Harden. Charity stripe shot. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. The Lakers have gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Their entire defense is designed to stop LeBron right now, and that's been effective. More 2K action in just a moment.
Happy to have you with us. Let's bring you up to speed on the winners of the Player of the Month awards. For the East, Karl Anthony Towns.
We got to go to the big man, Catman. Meow. Karl Anthony Towns takes this award. 6'11", 250. This guy's a force, especially at the offensive end. Going back to the basket, shoots like a guard. The man is uber talented.
And let's dig into the first half now. Things looking pretty good for the Clippers.
When you look at how they're getting their points, a good portion come from inside. They're going right at the defense.
I like the aggressiveness. Don't lose steam in the second half.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian and
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. We are seeing an outstanding game from James Harden.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
And the Lakers looking at who they've got. Reeves at the 2 with LeBron at the 3. Jared Vanderbilt out there with Jackson Hayes. And it's Doncic in at the point guard. Reeves against Bogdanovich. Lets it go from 11. The shot by Reeves, no good. And so it's Bogdanovich with it. He brings it up for the Clippers. Their next game playing at home as the Pacers come to town. It'll be the second game of 4 straight at home. Back to Harden. The 3. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. Harden's got 5 points in the quarter.
A staple of Harden's attack. His three-point shot is about as lethal as it gets.
From deep, here's Doncic. Doncic delivers from range.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Always a plus to have forwards who can dish it. A look at the top assist numbers for small forwards. LeBron James, number 1.
And we've all heard the term point forward thrown around casually. But when it comes to him, it definitely applies.
And you don't have to watch him for a long time to see the kind of special ability he has as a passer.
Outside Vanderbilt. Jacks up a 3. Doncic, no good.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Doncic against Harden. Doncic pulls down the board.
Their first miss since the break. Still, I like how they've come out so far.
Outside Vanderbilt. Hayes with a screen on Leonard. Vanderbilt against Leonard. And book it for Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt's got his first bucket in this one. And Ty Lue has called a timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. The Clippers lead by 8. Here's Harden. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Harden's got 21 points in the game.
Figuring out ways to score. That is James Harden's specialty. The beard can hurt you inside and out.
And here's Doncic outside. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Zubac has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Harden drives in. That one falls. And now it's a 12-point Clipper lead.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Reeves against Bogdanovich. Pass to Hayes. Now here's Doncic. Goes up on the baseline. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Bogdanovich finds Leonard. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Lakers. Already it's February. Let's see how things look out west. Taking a look at the Clippers. They've been outstanding thus far, claiming the top spot in their conference. And, of course, the Lakers just need to keep fighting.
When I look at the Clippers, I recall them having a lot of naysayers at the start of the season. But now, they may not have any. This team is ready for a deep playoff run.
Even though some people doubted them, there are just as many people, if not more, who believed in this team from the very beginning. And it's pretty clear right now who was right.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Richard, you played for great teams and rebuilding teams. How different is the atmosphere between those types of organizations?
The expectation to win from everyone, top to bottom, that's what stands out to me. Everyone takes their role seriously and professionally.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
The NBA wants to ensure that every team has a shot. Commissioner Adam Silver said, we want parity of opportunity. People aren't interested in seeing teams buy championships, and we've made progress. In the long term, we're better off with more competitive fairness among all of the teams.
That's true. It keeps everything interesting. Thanks, Allie. Hachimura outside. And there's the lob. Zubac with the steal. Here's Leonard. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Jones, he's checked in for Powell. Finney-Smith checked in for the Lakers. Connect comes in for LeBron. And Leonard no good on that one.
And you know, guys, I mean, he is a solid free throw shooter. And, of course, Leonard has everything in his hand.
Okay, I didn't see that coming.
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range three to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. And how about our AT&T 5G slam cam? Couldn't have captured that play any better. Sends it home from three-point land.
Meet your point guard. Harden stirs the drink for you as effectively as he scores.
Doncic outside. Reeves with a screen on Harden. And here's Doncic outside. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Harden finds Jones. Hachimura with a rebound. Lakers trail by 15. Here's Connect. He's got 5. Pass to Finney-Smith. From deep, Reeves. It's rebounded by Zubac. Now here's Harden. He's guarded closely. Soft touch off the glass. Harden's got 18 points in just the second half.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. The Clippers on top, leading by 17. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And so it's James with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. 17-point game. Chris Dunn is out there with Bogdan Bogdanovic. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Derek Jones. And it's Coffey in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. And stolen by Vanderbilt. James with the ball. Pass to Connect. From 11 feet away, and he knocks the jumper down.
Well, Connect has a scorer's mindset. Wherever he finds room, he will take a shot.
Done. The pass to Coffey. From deep. And Kawhi Leonard hits from deep. And the Clippers lead by 18.
Now, you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. Pass to Connect. Puts up a 3. Pure from 3-point range. Connect's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, the rookie with the answer. Connect saying, I am ready for prime time.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
During that last break, Coach Tyronn Lue had some advice for the team. He told his guys, let's not waste this advantage. Hold on to it. Stay aggressive. Let's not give up ground. Coach wants to see his team staying strong out there, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Lakers trail by 18. Here's James. And that one good.
In the paint, LeBron James is capable of running right over the defender. That is athletic.
To the inside. Here's Coffee. And that one's good.
It's harder to thread those passes inside, but the reward is evident.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. So for the Clippers, Ivica Zubac checked in for Jones. Powell comes in for Coffee. And it's Harden in for Dunn. Outside Reeves. Outside Vanderbilt. The shot's good on the assist by James.
Every time this man gets an assist, it feels like every other night he just moves up the all-time leaderboard.
Here's Harden, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. That one on Doncic. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Clippers.
I'm liking the throwback approach. They're making use of the mid-range area and inflicting major damage there.
And also, I just love how they've been moving the ball side to side on the perimeter. Great passing, unlocking their offensive potential.
Harden hits them both.
And Harden is capable of getting you a triple-double every game. His versatility is incredible.
Oh, there's the alley! And finished off by Hayes.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball. Out to Powell. There's the three. Doncic pulls down the board. Doncic has got 4 rebounds in the game. Outside Vanderbilt. Now here's Hayes. Outside Reeves. From behind the arc. Offensive rebound. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
And that's his MOB, physical, get in position for the putback and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Shoots from 12. The shot by James, no good. The Clippers lead by 13 to the paint. Here's Leonard. Leonard gets there for the fast break finish.
And you can't afford to lose sight of Leonard in these situations. He's just so dangerous and assertive in transition.
Vanderbilt to pass to James. Double team on James. Doncic on the wing. Shoots over Harden. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Zubac has got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. Harden's shot is good. Harden's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Clippers.
It was stop and go for them along the way, but they finally seized full control of this game.
B.A., the scoreboard definitely doesn't tell the whole story. They were able to pull things together when things got tough. And of course, they closed strong.
And certainly a point of pride. They've now won 50 games this year.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for James Harden.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
And it's a completely new group for the Clippers. And a new group getting ready for the Lakers. Hachimura's checked in for Hayes. Connect comes in for James. Goodwin's checked in for Reeves. And Vincent is subbed in for Luka Doncic.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
Vincent outside. Pass to Connect. 46 seconds left in the fourth. It's deflected. Out to Hachimura. 2 on the clock. They need this. And he lays it up and in. 36 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Here's Coffee. Takes a 3. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game, saving their best basketball for the end. Oh, smart.
Count it for Vincent.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
Too little, too late. That final score will look way closer than how this game actually played out.
Simmons, the pass to Coffey, lets it go from deep. It's not going to go for him. So it's the Clippers winning this one easily, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, James Harden.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
performed by the talented Skylar Cole. And with that, we'll be right back in just a moment. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Our game tonight featuring the Los Angeles Clippers as they go up against the Indiana Pacers. One thing, Doris, that should attract a lot of attention in this game, that matchup at the guard position. That is going to be special.
Well, that's the point of attack on both ends of the floor, and it's always fun to see skilled and capable guards duel it out. It is like watching a great chess match.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Halliburton in the backcourt, Nembhard to his side. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. And it's Mathurin in at the 3 set. Halliburton against Harden. Outside, Bogdanovich. The 3. And another 3 for the Clippers.
And this is why Bogdanovich has a permanent green light from the arc. Frankly, the team expects this from him.
Back to Halliburton. Driving in. Pass to Turner. Kicks it out to Siakam. And it's off from three-point range. For Indiana, they come into this one following a loss to the Trailblazers in Portland. Leonard, the pass to Powell. Back to Leonard. Pulls up on the elbow. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the deep.
And when you think back to that Sabonis-Halliburton trade, Doris, it really worked out for both teams.
It's rare, Kevin, that you can talk about a, quote, win-win for both sides. Most trades are a little bit harder to evaluate because they involve more moving pieces. This was a straight-up one-to-one swap of young stars and positional fits for each side.
Siakam's shot is off. The Clippers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And the basket by Harden.
Talk about hitting the ground running. 4 for 5 to start.
Indiana's gone 0 of 3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. And the foul on Harden. That is his first foul of the game. Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Stolen by Harden.
Really poor pass there, guys. And the D did a great job capitalizing off the mistake.
That one falls.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Halliburton with it. Very solid contribution from him as he averages over 20 points a game. Cans it from downtown.
A remarkable three-point shooter out of the gates in his NBA career, Tyrese Halliburton. Let me hear you.
And Harden with the stuff.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks very much. Tyrese Halliburton is a person who's in control. He says, I want to win, so I'm just trying to figure out the right way to do that. Right now, it's get the ball in my hands and just make the right reads. I can facilitate probably better than the majority of people in the league. So that's what I want to do. I want to get my guys involved. Kevin?
He does, doesn't he, David? Every single time. And, David, we thank you for that report. You know, Doris, there's a notion that big men can take a little longer to develop. What have you seen from Miles Turner?
That he's turned himself into a complete basketball player, Kevin, and think there were years because he was playing alongside another big that he was out of position. But he can shoot the basketball with range, he's got strength, and he's a tremendous shot blocker.
Yeah, easy call.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Clippers.
So far in this one, guys, it's been the shooting. In particular, from mid-range. That has been huge for them.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
And Indiana making a change here. McConnell's checked in. Dunn finds Zubats. Unloads from 13. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Pacers trail by 7. Siakam outside. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. And stolen by Leonard. It's deflected. And there is a whistle. That goes on Andrew Nembhard. That is his first foul of the game. And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Indiana making some changes. Toppin, he's checked in for Turner. Aaron Nesmith comes in for Benedict Mathurin. And Shepard subbed in for Andrew Nembhard. Leonard with the bucket.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. It's a 10-point game. Shepard, the pass to Siakam. Here's Shepard. Dunn covering. Just 5 to shoot. To the left side wing. Nesmith. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Clippers leading by 10. Harden gets the bucket. Harden's got 10.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
And Siakam throws it down.
6'9" with excellent elevation. No trouble at the cup for Siakam.
Here's Harden. Takes it off the glass. 12 points for him.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
Here's Siakam. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
James Harden getting it done for L.A. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, what's your take on the Clippers so far?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
And so in the game for the Pacers, Aaron Nesmith is out there with Obi Toppin. And it's T.J. McConnell. And there's Jackson. And it's Halliburton in at the shooting guard. It's hauled in by Zubac. Clippers leading by 9. Here's Coffey. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Pass to McConnell. Back to Nesmith. And the rejection by Zubac.
How about Zubac? Works so hard on the defensive end. Nicely done.
Jones, no luck. Pacers trail by 11. Now here we are, Greg, in the second half of the season. What do you think playoff-bound teams are focusing on right now?
I would say just making sure they keep the momentum heading into the postseason, as well as do everything possible to try to stay healthy.
Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
The Clippers shooting their first free throw of the evening. And Los Angeles with some changes. Leonard, he's checked in for Derek Jones. And it's Bogdanovich in for Amir Coffey. The Pacers also changing it up. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Jackson. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell.
Say what you want about Ben Simmons and sometimes the challenges he has on the offensive end. He is a hard-playing defensive force who has windows of opportunity where he contributes offensively.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Jones checked in for Simmons. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. You take a look at the Warriors. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
Well, I think for Los Angeles, they've claimed the top spot because they've earned it. Some people say they're playing above their heads. I think we're just starting to realize how good this team is.
Los Angeles on D. Turner passes to Nesmith to the right side. Here's Nembhard. Lets the three fly. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got 6 rebounds in the game. The three from Bogdanovich. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 14 now for the Clippers. Poke loose. And now Dunn pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Pass to Jones. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Zubac. The rebound by Turner.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Turner. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. And Leonard has it in the corner. Over Nesmith. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Leonard's got 5 points so far. Pacers trail by 18. And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather. And maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Siakam is checked in for Indiana. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Aaron Neesmith. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Turner. It's hauled in by Zubats. Zubats has got rebound number 8 now on the night. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you know, few guys play their role better than Bogdanovich. And by that, I mean he's often exceeding expectations and giving his squad more than they asked for.
That one is off. So, for the Clippers, Amir Coffey comes in for Ivica Zubats. And it's James Harden in for Dunn. And he sinks the second. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, D.A.?
Kevin, the Pacers obviously push the fast break. Tyrese Halliburton says the emphasis is getting outlets and running, playing fast. That's a good identity to have. It's a team that people want to play for, and it's a style you don't want to play against. You've got to be ready to play us. Kevin, the idea is for them to wear you down.
They fly, David. Baseline to baseline. They can really go. Pass to Harden. Jam by Harden.
Well, James Harden will go down as one of the great scorers in NBA history, and when he gets his groove going, look out, folks.
Looking at Los Angeles, they took the win in their last game against Los Angeles. Siakam kicks to McConnell. Outside Mathurin. 5 on the clock. And the call go against Benedict Mathurin. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Zubats is checked in for the Clippers. Norman Powell comes in for Amir Coffey. On offense, here are the Clippers. They're on a 15-6 run. Bogdanovich, that's for 2. Misses the wing J.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
That'll be a 5-second call. Well, so much great defense has come from the shooting guard position over the years. And here's a rundown of the players wreaking havoc at that spot this year. You look at Nembhard, such quick hands, second in the NBA.
And both the hand speed and general quickness of the players on that list are outstanding. Those are the qualities you need to be an effective perimeter defender.
Effective doesn't begin to describe this crew. Their defensive skills are game-changing, and it isn't just the steals. It's the ability they have to get in their opponents' heads and force them into bad decisions.
Zubats in the post. He's covered by McConnell. And that one is good from Zubats.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's McConnell. The Clippers grab the miss. Zubats has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Harden. An easy 2 points on the layup. Harden's got 4 points in the quarter.
And James Harden simply stated is putting it to the defense right now. Somebody has got to step up and get the ball out of his hands.
Siakam, high post. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Los Angeles closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
welcome to halftime. First things first, a look ahead at other games on the docket tonight. It'll be the Mavericks against the Celtics in Boston. 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time is the tip-off.
Two of the best teams in the league facing off. Let's go.
Oh, let's go. That's going to be a fun one, guys.
Now let's talk about that first half. What an impressive performance for the Clippers.
When you could dominate on the boards like that, this is how it's going to be. Physicality and determination are a winning recipe, Ernie.
Yeah, the rebound margin really does tell the story here. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half, got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
And you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot, can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
We'll see Powell and Leonard playing the forward spots. Harden out there at Bogdanovich, and it's Zubac in at the 5. That's who's out there for the Clippers. And a wide open look from Mathurin. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Boy, he really wanted that shot, trying to make the defense pay for leaving him that wide open.
And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 4 assists now tonight.
Oh, he is so good from deep. Bogdan is even better shooting out of the corner.
Siakam's shot is off. And it's Harden with the ball for Los Angeles. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. And that'll be the third of the 4 straight at home.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Timeout called the Pacers. Now let's take a look at some of the numbers for Andrew Nembhard.
And his three-point shooting has gotten a lot better over his last 10 games. He looks so much more comfortable from beyond. There's no doubt he's got the green light to let it fly whenever the shot's there for him.
On the wing, Turner. Back to Halliburton. Stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. A chance now for a three-point play. It's going to be on James Harden.
Halliburton may have a lean frame, but right there he shows you how balanced he is. Fights off the defense on the way up. That's nice.
Well, certainly with one of the more unique shots in the NBA, Halliburton gets it done.
You know, Kevin, credit to Halliburton and the organizations he's played for, because a lot of them would have changed or tried to rebuild their shot. Halliburton and his organizations knew the shot worked, and he stuck with it. And now he's one of the best shooters at his position.
The Pacers have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room with the break.
And with the break in the action, let's look at the stats for Kawhi Leonard. And, of course, a knockdown shooter from the perimeter, ranking 3rd in field goal percentage from beyond.
And it's a strong accomplishment, 3rd best in field goal percentage. He just refuses to take bad shots. That's why his coaches love him.
Yeah, the offense scuffing a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
It's Harden with the drive. Good. He's now got 10 of 10 from the field.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Back to Halliburton. There's the triple. They grabbed their own miss. The shot by Turner, no good. Los Angeles has gone to three-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Harden inside the three-point line, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Left side, Turner. Pass to Mathurin. That falls. Nice feed that time from Turner. Mathurin's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And inside, Mathurin makes great use of his agility, developing some instincts for how to get around in traffic.
They get it back.
You know, so much of rebounding is about effort, and no lack of that right there. He had to box out and establish great position.
Nembhard finds Turner, and Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That's his first foul, and the Clippers making a change here. Dunn's checked in. Nesmith, he's checked in for the Pacers. Nembhard, the pass to Nesmith. From the arc, drills the three-pointer. Nesmith has got 6.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the deep.
Leonard against Siakam. Here's Dunn. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Dunn's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the 3rd. Now, here's Nesmith. Guarded by Powell. Nesmith, the pass to Siakam. 4 on the shot clock. Fires away from outside. Rebound by the Clippers.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
Well, James Harden's ability to put it on the deck and get to the cup is elite. And because of that size and frame, he's going to finish most often.
And stolen by Dunn. Oh, Leonard in position. And stolen by Siakam. Halliburton passes to Nembhard. Takes it out to Siakam. Halliburton outside. Lets it go with a 3. And Siakam gets it to go on the assist by Halliburton.
Well, you love the confidence from Pascal Siakam. Ready on the catch, rise and fire. Nicely done.
Count it.
You want to talk about a perfect performance? He hasn't missed a shot all night. Incredible.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Halliburton outside. Inside. Stolen by Harden. Pass to Zubac. It's rebounded by Nesmith. For 3. He can't get that one to fall. James Harden getting it done for Los Angeles. He's up to 26 points in the game now. Just keeps pouring in the buckets. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, this is why great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA, and you see it right there on display.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the court for Indiana, they've got Nesmith. They'll be topping out there with Jackson. And it's T.J. McConnell. And it's Halliburton in at the 2 guard.
That's a big-time finish by Ben Simmons. With that frame, sometimes he makes that look easy.
Here's Halliburton. What a terrific move that was.
Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
Here's Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
And not many 6'10 players have the handles that Simmons has.
The Pacers shooting under 40% all in all for the game. Tapping a screen on Bogdanovich. Lets it go from deep. Offensive rebound Pacers. Toppin good. Toppin's got his first points of the night.
We're talking about a 6'9" guy with a 7'2" wingspan. Toppin loves to be above the rim. Picks up a loose jade.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. Yeah. And we felt it. Even over here, we felt it. McConnell passes to Halliburton. And it seems a new era is upon us, GA. A lot of young stars and young teams vying for the status of household names.
Kevin, the casual fans might have to update their frame of reference, right? Especially since a lot of these new stars are playing in smaller markets.
What we know about Tyrese Halliburton, this guy always ready to push the pace. He's got a ton of energy. He's willing to outrun and outwork other guys.
Eubanks, he's checked in for the Clippers. Amir Coffey comes in for Bogdanovich. And so Simmons will bring it up for the Clippers. Here's Coffey. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Dunn's got 3 assists in the game. The Pacers have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Tapping a screen on Simmons. Halliburton, no good.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
Clippers moving the ball around. Coffey. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Oh, yeah, you have to make greater effort than that defensively. You know what he can do from range.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
Done outside. Here's Coffey. From outside, off the mark. The Pacers have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Chalk up 2 there.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup. Nicely done.
Simmons passes to Coffey. It's rebounded by Indiana. Now, Nembhard. And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Hey, friend.
Some players' doors propose that refs should be fined.
Oh, hey, what's up, D? You back from vacation?
What do you think?
Kevin, I couldn't disagree more. First and foremost, the level of accountability for NBA officials is unprecedented. And keep in mind, there is discipline for high-profile mistakes and mistakes of all kinds. Every single game, every single call is evaluated, and you see their progression in terms of, yes, they'll officiate in the playoffs, or no, they won't. We are right where we need to be.
Siakam outside. Here's Halliburton. That shot missing. Simmons with the defensive effort.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Clippers.
And
Relaxed and ready to go on another. Winking face.
That's cool. Glad you had a good time.
Man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And the strong effort here will convert into what will be their 50th win on the season.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight,
Always have a good time doing nothing.
all-around game for James Harden.
What a selfless effort tonight. He's done such a great job finding guys in their appropriate spots.
And Simmons kicks to Dunn. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jones for 3. And no good that time.
I know that's right.
Pass to Nembhard. Back to Halliburton. The 3 ball. That doesn't go either for Halliburton. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
Out to the right wing. The tray. And Coffey gets it.
Where are you in your stream?
With very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose.
Well, this is about my 2nd game of basketball.
And here
Before that, I did like 3 of college football.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend
Yes,
this
ma'am.
sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing by with our player of the game. Take it away, David.
Thanks very much. Here with James Harden. James, this team adds on to its win streak. How important are nights like this as you move forward?
It was huge, man. We did an amazing job. We're continuing to get better offensively and defensively. Guys are stepping up, so we got a long way to go, but we're in the right direction.
It is not where you start, but where you finish. Congrats on the win. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. And now, our player of the game, James Harden.
Like, comment, subscribe, and share. Support the stream. Hit the Cash App $Bakefire. You are now rocking with the best. Welcome.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Brian Anderson here with you, alongside Grant Hill and Coach Dan Van Gundy, and the fourth member of our crew, Allie LaForce, reporting from the sidelines. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Kawhi Leonard.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
The starters for Utah: Sexton and Markkanen out on the wings. Collins and Kessler there in the middle. And it's George in at the 1 spot. And for the Clippers, Powell and Kawhi in at the forward spots. Bogdan Bogdanovic is out there with James Harden. And it's Zubats in at center, locking down the middle. You know, in game 2 of a back-to-back, just how drained are you from yesterday as a player?
You know, B.A., proper rest and stretching can help a lot. But you're not going to be your usual self at the start of game time. Believe that.
Now Harden really played well against Indiana in his last game.
And, you know, you can't underestimate Harden's ability to blow by defenders. It opens things up for him on the offensive side.
And the call will be against James Harden. That's his first foul.
Well, that's a very early foul for him. Needs to be more careful and not pick up a second one this quarter.
Harden against George. And the call will be against James Harden. That's foul number 2 for him.
He's sure drawing those whistles. A couple of quick ones here.
And the Clippers making a change here. Dunn's checked in. And here's Sexton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's rebounded by Zubac. And so it's Bogdanovich with it. He brings it up for the Clippers. And they are the winners of 24 consecutive games, which ties a record set by those dominant Warriors teams back in 2016.
Well, it's really unbelievable. I had a 10-game win streak with the Magic as a head coach, and I'm trying to imagine more than doubling that kind of a run. It's really unthinkable, the amount of consistent good fortune and effort that it takes to do something like this.
And that was a good read from Leonard, noticing the overcommitment and exploiting it.
George outside. Banked it in off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
The 16th pick in last year's draft, Keontae George was thrown right into the fire his rookie season, Stan.
Yeah, down the stretch, he was basically handed the keys to the offense at the point guard position. He may take some lumps, but his talent level is evident.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Tyronn Lue gave me a few minutes to catch up with him, and I took the time to ask him about his strategy for Lauri Markkanen, and he said we know he's going to hit big shots and be physical on the floor. We're going to make him work for everything tonight. I hope we can test every shot that he takes. Hope and hard work. Can't ask for more than that, guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Count that bucket.
Well, when you have the size Kessler has, you just want them to keep giving you the ball inside like that.
Here's Powell driving to the basket, and Powell with the stuff.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. And so George will bring it up for Utah, trailing by 8. Pass to Markkanen from downtown. Rebounded by Dunn.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
And the basket by Leonard. Leonard's got his second bucket of the night.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Now a timeout called by Utah. Jones, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Ben Simmons comes in for Bogdanovich. And a switch here also for Utah. Filipowski, he's checked in for Collins. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Pass to Sexton. Markkanen from long range. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Fresh off a win against the Pacers.
Yeah, it was relentless play at both ends of the court in that game. They were able to seize control and maintain it.
Well, those are the kinds of performances you hope carry over into some momentum for this.
Jazz trail by 13. Here's George. 11 points for him last game against the Suns in Phoenix.
Yeah, and his facilitating was also extremely impressive. He was outsmarting the defense and easily connecting with ready shooters.
Now here's Leonard. This one for 3. Hits the trifecta. Leonard's got 7 points in the game.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Here's George. And George with the jam.
Wow, Keontae George flashing those handles. Nasty stuff.
And timeout called by Ty Lue. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. A different look here for Utah. Hendricks is checked in for Kessler. Clarkson comes in for Markkanen. And it's Collier in for George. Now here's Powell. He has 6.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
And Chris Dunn gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul for the Jazz. John Collins checked in for Hendricks, and Sensabaugh subbed in for Sexton. There's 45 seconds left in the first quarter here. Here's Collier. Taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game. Shot clock at 5. Sensabaugh. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Left side Simmons. Pass to Leonard. And he converts the layup. He's got 9.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Clarkson outside. The 3 is up. Fires in the triple.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Dunn, the pass to Leonard. From the arc. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's Kawhi Leonard making highlights for Los Angeles. Hunting for opportunities, leading. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Clippers guys.
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Yeah, they gave the other team no time to breathe. Every time they got the ball, they were off to the races. And you see how effective this aggressive mindset can be.
It's Jones at power forward with Zubac at center. Ben Simmons is out there with Chris Dunn. And it's Coffey in at the 3. That's who's out there for the Clippers. We'll stand former second-round pick Jordan Clarkson. He's averaged double-digit scoring every season.
Yeah, Brian, he's done it primarily as a 6th man. He actually already ranks among the top 10 in all-time points scored off the bench, and he's still moving up the ladder.
It is interesting that he prefers to come off the bench.
Yes, some guys do.
Simmons, the pass to Jones. Comes up empty down low. Jazz trail by 8. Pass to Sensabaugh. Here's Filipowski. Oh, a a foul! A powerhouse move. He's got a chance for 1 more at the line. It's going to be on Ivica Zubac. Bogdan Bogdanovic checked in for Dunn. Utah shooting their first free throw tonight. All right, Coach, what are some qualities you're looking for in a lead guard?
Well, look, you want a guy that can make plays, that can control the game. When I first got into the league, people thought about point guards as traditional pass-first guys, but now it means more than that. You want a guy who can make plays, whether it's for himself or for his teammates.
The Jazz have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Collier, no good. The Clippers lead by 6. Left side, Jones. Back to Bogdanovic. Fires from deep. Nails it from beyond the arc.
When Bogdan is set in the corner, feed him. He loves those shots. Can make him in his sleep.
Utah calls timeout. For the Clippers, Kawhi Leonard comes in for Coffey. And it's Dunn in for Simmons. Kessler, he's checked in for Utah. George comes in for Sensabaugh. Clarkson for 3. Counted from distance. Clarkson's got 8.
And that pull-up is one of Clarkson's go-to moves. And you can see why. He's put a lot of work into it.
Jones from outside. He buries it from 3. And the Clippers lead by 9.
And both teams winning long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Kessler passes to Clarkson. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Yeah, the defense there just got too close on Clarkson.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Clippers.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
And on top of that, they've been dialed in from deep. And if they keep it up, it could be a big night for them.
Well, look, Clarkson is a great guy to have in your lineup simply due to his versatility.
Utah making a switch here. Markkanen's checked in.
Woo!
Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Jazz trail by 11. George passes to Clarkson. Goes up on the wing. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist.
Timeout, timeout.
He's got 12.
Well, when Clarkson gets going, he can be an elite scoring guard.
Sexton's checked in for Utah. Already it's February. Let's see how things look out west. Taking a look at Los Angeles. They're in first place right now with a tremendous record. They're certainly the team to beat. And, of course, there's Utah, pretty far behind right now. Here's Leonard. Into the lane.
Some serious intensity from Leonard. Driving in with a purpose and slamming it down.
And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Maybe the results haven't been there in recent seasons, but the Jazz have an exciting young core, Coach.
Yeah, they do, B.A. They've focused on youth, and some of those guys are developing into very good players. If this core stays in place and gels and they can add to it a little bit, watch out for this Jazz team.
Up top, George. Defended by Dunn. George, no good.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Here's Zubac. Here's Jones. And that one's good. Jones has got 8.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
George outside. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It goes on Chris Dunn.
And there's no question George can fill it up. For him, it's about focusing on shooting good percentages.
That free throw no good.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
For the Clippers, Norman Powell, he's checked in for Jones. And it's James Harden in for Dunn. And a switch here also for Utah. Filipowski, he's checked in for John Collins.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Sexton, that's good.
A dynamic scorer. Sexton will absolutely take the mid-range J if you give it to him.
Here's Harden. Utah grabs the miss. Next game, they'll get to take on the Lakers in Los Angeles. That'll be the back end of a 3-game road trip. Markkanen misses.
Yeah, there's really no excuse for missing that one. That's just a blown opportunity.
Bogdanovich finds Zubac. Leonard outside. Leonard just muscles his way in.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Pass to Sexton. The Clippers grab the miss. Zubac has got 4 rebounds in the game. And it's Harden. That time on the assist by Leonard. Harden's got his second basket of the game.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers, up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Welcome, everybody. The story at the half could be summed up as a dominating performance for the Los Angeles Clippers.
In terms of efficiency, they've been on point. Incredible execution. I love the way they're playing on both ends.
Yeah, they're piling up a massive lead, partly because they're not giving anything away. And it's time now for the best part of the show. Let's see what the fans have to say. B-Ball Stars presents an intriguing Would You Rather about superpowers. Would you rather be able to be invisible or be able to fly, Kenny?
Come on. What's my nickname? I got to go with Flight. I'm the Jet. Come on, big dog. How about you?
I'm 7-1.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. It's been one outstanding game from Kawhi Leonard.
He's been dominating down low. Gotta assume they'll keep feeding him the rock.
Well, that's certainly what I'd do. Until the defense shows they can stop him, ride the hot hand.
So the Utah 5 right now. Markkanen and Collins, the 3 and 4. George and Sexton in the backcourt. And it's Kessler in at the 5, roaming the paint. The 3 from Sexton. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got 5 rebounds in the game.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the...
You got to make up for lost time, James.
Brian, Lauri Markkanen's shooting stroke at 7 feet tall had former Mavericks coach Rick Carlisle comparing him to Dirk. Lauri said it feels good to hear that because he's obviously a Hall of Famer, but there's still a long way to go, and it gives me more motivation to keep getting better. He's not getting a big head, Brian.
No, he's not, and that's the way you have to approach it to be great. Thanks, Allie. Here's Sexton. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Zubac has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Harden, the pass to Leonard. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Leonard's got 15. Coach, when you look at the best defensive teams, what's the balance between IQ, the smarts for the game, versus effort?
Well, Brian, it's both. You know, I mean, the effort is a given. You're not going to get anything done in the game without effort. But to be a good defensive team, you have to be smart. You have to understand your opponents, their tendencies, both as a team and as individuals. And if you do that, you can cover up for a lot in terms of just raw athleticism.
Utah with another miss.
That halftime break didn't seem to do them any favors, starting off the second half with 3 straight misses.
And he gets that one.
Strong pass there to set up the basket.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. They're scoreless since the first half. Tries a 10-footer. The rebound by Bogdanovic.
Well, 4 failed attempts to start this half. Not what they wanted out of the locker room.
Leonard passes to Harden. Back to Leonard. The 3. Kept alive. Here's Zubac. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. And he drops the first. Utah making a switch here. Clarkson's checked in. That one's no good.
Well, that one didn't fall, but otherwise they've been excellent shooting the ball to start this half.
All right, Stan, what's one rule you'd change if you could be commissioner for a day?
Well, first thing I want to know, Brian, if I get to be commissioner for the day, for that day, do I get Adam Silver's salary?
100%.
Brian, I'd get rid of all the replays.
All the replays. No more reviews. Human factor.
No reviews, no challenges. Let's play the game and keep the flow of the game going.
Timeout call. The Jazz. Dunn. He's checked in for the Clippers. And with this break, we have a chance to look at the best of the NBA shot blockers this season. Well, you look at Kessler, top 5 in blocked shots. He challenges everything.
He always makes an impact with his shot blocking. He's a constant presence around the rim.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Clarkson outside. On the wing, Sexton, defended by Dunn. Buries the jump shot. Sexton's got his second bucket on the night.
A nice little J from Sexton. When he's feeling it, he has a good touch on those shots.
You know, Grant, looking at the career of Colin Sexton, he had a huge third season, averaged 24 a game.
Yeah, B.A. And unfortunately, Colin hurt his knee early during his fourth year. Had season-ending surgery, but we've seen Sexton make a full comeback and just a dynamic scoring guard.
And Clarkson, here we go. The shot, no good. Now Los Angeles with it. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Driving inside, and Harden with the slam.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
Here's Sexton. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Here's Harden. An easy two on the layup. Harden's got 10.
They're really working the paint now.
Utah has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Sexton passes to Clarkson. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Collins so active around the rim.
Here are the Clippers. They're on a 16-4 run. For three, Powell. That shot, no good.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. He's got 15.
Well, he's been able to find points, just not enough of them. They've got to string together some more buckets.
Harden with a bucket.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Utah's gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. George finds Kessler. For three, Sexton. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Zubac has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
How many shots has he missed this quarter? Might be time to find offense elsewhere. And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. Clippers ahead, running away with it. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4.
Don't show none of that highlights. They're getting blown out.
For this game to become competitive. Los Angeles has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. We've got Drew Eubanks, Amir Coffey out there with Derek Jones. Then it's Ben Simmons, and it's Dunn in at the 2 guard. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Here's Collier.
Nothing new there. Face with hand over mouth.
The defense kind of opened up for him, and he took full advantage.
Yeah, I mean, come on now. Just show the winning team, don't show the losers.
And it's good for 2.
No participation trophies.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Here's Collier. He got a piece of it. They retain possession. Pass to Collins. Here's Filipowski. It's intercepted. On the break. Oh, it's stolen. Here's Collier. Simmons defending. Collier, no good. Los Angeles has gotten 6 of 10 3-pointers to drop. Back to Jones. 4-3. Gets the 3 to fall.
Great setup. When you have Simmons' height, it's easier to see the entire floor.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Here's Collier. Simmons defending. Clarkson for 3. Ben Simmons grabs the board. Simmons has got 4 rebounds now. With the drive, and he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Well, they've clearly been focused on getting the ball inside. And up to this point, the defense has not had an answer.
Well, another thing they did well was taking advantage of the holes in the defense. Very aggressive in exploiting the lack of concentration.
And the free throw, no good. And Stan, you got into coaching right after college. When did you know you wanted to be a coach?
Brian, that's easy. As soon as I figured out that I didn't have much of a future as a player, I knew I wanted to stay involved in the game. I wanted to coach.
Here's Dunn. And that's a foul called on Walker Kessler. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Eubanks. The 3 ball.
And this is crucial to Sexton's overall development. Encouraging watching him hustle on the defensive end.
Looking to win the run, and that one's good. Markkanen. We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Jones, the pass to Eubanks. Coach, what's the challenge of NBA travel like?
Well, look, all of us in the NBA just have to come clean on this. We travel on first-class charters. We're taken care of as well as you can possibly be taken care of. It's just that there's a lot of travel in an NBA season, and if you're on the coast, you probably feel it a little bit more even than the teams in the middle of the country.
Jones from outside. Rebounded by the Jazz. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Connects from downtown.
Asserting himself at the arc. Sexton saw his shot and took it without fear.
Simmons, and down it goes. 2 points. Simmons has got 6 here in the quarter. There's 1:40 left in the 4th quarter. George against Simmons. George passes to Collins. Puts the move on. And Collins with the slam.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Clippers.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And with this win, they will now have 52 victories for the year.
And they have to feel pretty good about themselves, taking the first 2 games of the season between these teams.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Kawhi Leonard.
Well, as a coach, it's so fun to watch a player dominate the game offensively like he did in this one. Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
Nice shot by Simmons.
This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home feeling good about the win tonight. Their team looked impressive.
George finds Markkanen. Outside Sexton. Shot clock at 6. Ben Simmons grabs the board. High arcing shot. Rebounded by the Jazz. So no problem for the Clippers as they get the win. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
Kawhi, you were in peak form tonight. How fun is it to control a game like that?
Definitely. You know, basketball's fun, and it's just amazing that I was able to get to this point, and I have a coaching staff, guys with me that push me every day.
Got to keep the fun in the game. Guys?
Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We hope you enjoyed our broadcast. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Kawhi Leonard.
Awesome wins.
Appreciate it, D. Let's get another one.
Yep. Then another one after that.
Yes, sir.
Face with handover now. I feel like it'll be another blowout.
Yeah, I hope so. I always prefer an easy win.
Live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along courtside with Brett Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge on our sideline. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. You look at the Clippers. What a run they've had this year. In first place and charging seemingly at will toward the postseason. These guys have been outstanding. And, of course, there's the Grizzlies. Right now, quite a ways down below. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Clark is out there with Jackson. And it's Wells in at the 3, the small forward. Greg, with how explosive Ja Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
And so it's Memphis with it after the Clippers pick up 2. Here's Morant. That shot is off. Here's Los Angeles now. Hard to imagine, isn't it? 25 straight wins. And to this point, no team has found a way to stop them. None.
And this kind of winning streak is special. It's really been interesting to just how many ways they are taking advantage of their opponents, pulling off 10-0 runs, constant stifling ball pressure, interior rim protection. The three-pointers are going down. This team is super exciting to watch.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Brent, Kawhi Leonard seems to be at his best. He is his most incredible when it matters the most.
Yeah, I think we sometimes tend to forget about how dominant Kawhi was in the performances at the biggest moments during the NBA Finals with his MVP awards, and it's mostly due to the fact that injuries have taken him away from those moments. But it's all in there. He is capable of dominating a game on both sides of the floor, Kevin. And I hope that there's another opportunity for us as fans to see him have one more crack at that, if not a couple more, before his career is over.
Here's Jackson. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. Morant left side. And Morant throws it down.
Now this is how athletic Morant is. A point guard who possesses incredible athleticism.
Here's Harden. It's rebounded by Memphis. 3-on-3. Bane kicks to Wells. A three-pointer, no good. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. And the shot goes down.
Well, Harden just outworking them inside. Could we say he wanted it more?
The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. The three from Morant. Jackson with the screen. And a wide open look for Payne. And he's good on the 3 ball.
And he just lights it up from downtown. Bane, so dangerous from out there.
Here's Harden. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Harden's got 6.
Well, he's knocking down most everything, guys. 3 of 4 here.
Timeout,
Well,
timeout.
no one questions the Grizzlies' talent. The challenge has always been availability.
Yeah, whether it's been injuries or suspensions, it's hard to get into a rhythm when you're missing key players. But when they're all on the floor, Kevin, they can beat anyone.
Jones checked in for the Clippers. Dunn comes in for Bogdanovich. Then for the Grizzlies, Edey's checked in for Jaren Jackson. And Russell Westbrook subbed in for Wells. Morant outside. 5 to shoot. Teardrop shot. Offensive rebound. Clark. And Clark slams it in.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Harden finds Powell. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks. Ja Morant was the first NBA guard in a quarter century to lead the league in points in the paint. He says, I can't just rely on dunking every single play, so I need different types of finishes to get my shot off, whether it's high off the glass, the reverse, or hanging in the air forever. And Kevin, he just says it so casually. Back to you.
I know it. But look, David, he doesn't do it casually, right? He is a one-man circus. Harden uses the glass to finish the layup. 8 points for him.
Yeah, this is something that you just learned. You cannot underestimate the physicality of James Harden just warding off the contact.
Morant with a wide open look. No good on the triple. Clippers leading by 4. Here's Harden. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Morant against Harden. Outside, Bane, and he comes up with the deuce. Bane's got his second bucket tonight.
And you have to stay connected to Bane. He's too good off the catch.
Foul for 3. Westbrook pulls it in. The Grizzlies trail by 4. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Morant. Launches a 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Morant's got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
And at the end of 1, both teams putting up some points. Clippers lead by 3. And the second quarter about to get started. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Clippers?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. Santi Aldama is out there with Jackson. Then it's Luke Kennard. Then there's Edey. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard. And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That'll be his second foul of the game. Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender. But the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
And now on our rookie leaderboard, who are the rookies grabbing the most rebounds in the NBA right now? Let's take a look. Well, you look at Edey. He does a great job inside, one of the top rebounders in the league.
And, you know, rebounding was a skill that I thought would translate to the NBA for him. We knew he could board with the best of them, and he has not disappointed.
And so he hits both. Clippers leading by 3. In the corner, Simmons with it. Outside, Jones fires from deep. The Grizzlies pull it in. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Well, let's hope there isn't any carryover from that letdown in this one.
Bogdanovich, no luck.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Gives a team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Pass to Kennard. Lobbed up there for Westbrook. An emphatic LU jam.
Yeah, how many times have we seen Westbrook way up like that with the poster shot? He's just doing what simply other people cannot.
To off the run. Dunn misses. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Edey gets the bucket.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Kawhi Leonard is checked in for Ben Simmons. And Memphis also making a switch. Baines checked in for Kennard. Clippers trail by 5. Outside, Bogdanovich. For the 3. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Bogdanovich has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Outside, Bane. And there's the call on Jones. That is his first foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Santi Aldama comes in for Edey, and it's Morant in for Russell Westbrook. Morant passes to Jackson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to go on Zubac.
And this is where Jackson feasts. And at times, he's just too overwhelming for the D, which results in the foul. Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Leonard inside. Back to Dunn. Down low. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
So smooth. The little pump fake, get the defender in the air. As if Leonard wasn't hard enough to cover, he's adding that to his game.
He's off on the first. Edey's checked in for the Grizzlies. Good on the second free throw. Here's Morant. He's got 7. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Edey tried to bank it in, but he misses. The Clippers have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. It's deflected. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Grizzlies retired Marc Gasol's number 33 last season. You may recall he moved to Memphis in his teens, watching his older brother Powell play for the Grizz. Marc said, I had a very unique perspective, that of a fan. When I came back as a Grizzlies player, I carried that with me. Kevin, that pride certainly showed.
Pride's a great word to use. No question, D.A. Thank you. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
Well, great shooting off the pass. Get the feet set, good balance. Bogdanovich dangerous.
Pass to Edey. To the inside. Here's Aldama. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Dunn dishes to Jones. from 17 feet out. Back to Bogdanovich. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Memphis. Morant's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here he goes. And Morant throws it down.
And you're just asking to get burned when you give Morant a lane, using that speed to his advantage.
Zubac, that's good.
Really heads up there. A play where you locate the best open pass and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Now Wells, 8 points his last outing. To the middle. Morant with the bucket. And now that's 11 points for Ja Morant.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Zubac finds Bogdanovich, shoots the 3, hits it from 3-point range. Bogdanovich has got the game tied up here for Los Angeles.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
It's all tied here in Los Angeles. We'll see you back here after the break for 3rd quarter basketball.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
And looking at the Bucks matchup, they hold some advantages, but can't play sloppy or uninspired. Still have to come in focus and get the job done.
That's just like us here in the studio. It's hard to bring it every day, but, you know, we
be right back.
And as for our game here, we have to talk about James Harden. That was quite a first-half performance.
I'll tell you, he doesn't miss many. He can be aggressive and play within himself at the same time. Heck of a first half.
Shaq-like percentages for sure. Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Right back.
And here are the Clippers now. We'll see Powell and Leonard playing the forward spots. Harden out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Zubac in at the 5 spot. That's who's out there for the Clippers.
Oh, one of these monster nights from James Harden.
Talk about confidence. Greg, what do you think about Harden's quote from a couple of years ago when he said, "I'm not a system player, I am the system"?
Kevin, I laughed when I heard it because most guys couldn't say that. But Harden absolutely can. He's an elite scorer turned elite passer. Your offense has to orbit around him when he's on the floor.
Now here's Wells. Still yet to score. Here's Morant. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got 5 rebounds tonight. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. A 3-pointer off the mark. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Next game, they'll take on the Pacers in Indianapolis at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. That puts them squarely in the middle of this 5-game road trip.
Striking fast inside. Bane isn't going to miss a chance at a look like that.
Here's Harden. Wells grabs the miss.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half. And there's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
A three from Leonard. Bring it up for Kawhi Leonard from three.
Yeah, D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Well, we still have about half a season left, but here's where the power rankings stand as of today. You take a look at the Warriors. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
Checking out the Clippers, they've proven time and time again this season that not only are they for real, but they may be the team to beat.
Wells passes to Morant. And the rejection by Zubac.
Terrific defense from Zubac. His team relies on him to help alter shots. And that's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Harden's shot is good.
And he's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Now here's Morant for 3. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got 7 rebounds in the game. Harden the pass to Leonard. Leonard forces it through inside.
And the inside part of Kawhi's game just so hard to stop. He's too physical and seems to be just locked in at times.
Here's Morant. And then jammed down as he goes right over Ivica Zubac.
And that's impressive. Morant's ball control and take charge attitude is what makes him so special.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Donnie's checked in for Los Angeles. Russell Westbrook in for the Grizzlies. To the paint, here's Zubac. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard. Zubac has got 8 points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
From downtown, that one's good, and the Clipper lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Morant.
And trying more and more to utilize the three-pointer. It's a good idea. That's his second 3 of the game. 1 in each half.
Yep, that one goes in there. He's got 18.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Outside Jackson. Westbrook kicks to Bane. No good on the 3. Clippers leading by 3. It's Harden with the drive. He makes his 10th basket of the night from the field. He has missed 2 shots from the floor.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Now here's Morant for 3.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. No good from Zubac. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Left side, Westbrook. Here's Morant. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. 18 points for John Morant.
Morant using that quickness to his advantage. That time he gets that one to fall.
Harden's shot is good. And the Clippers lead by 5.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Outside, Bane. Jackson has the open look. No good with the triple. LA's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
And that is what Harden does. Draws fouls, hits shots, and makes plays.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
There's so much talk about James Harden and how much he has just mastered the offensive end of the floor. What do you work on in the offseason? I don't know if there's much other than to stay as sharp as James Harden has been throughout his career.
Jackson deciding where to go with it. Off on the layup.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
James Harden getting it done for L.A. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all, and he looks to be planning for more. Back to the action in just a minute. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. The Grizzlies trail by 8. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Santi Aldama is out there with Wells. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And there's Desmond Bane. And it's Edey in at the center position.
You think Russ is going to attack the rim, and then he gets the opening and drains the mid-range.
Here's Dunn. Off target with his 3. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for Memphis. Over Simmons. And Simmons with the rebound. Los Angeles leading by 6. Over to the wing. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Dunn's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Here's Westbrook. And the layup's good off the glass. Westbrook's got 4 points now in the quarter.
A more fearless play from Russell Westbrook. The ability to finish through contact. That's why it's so tough to stop him on the dribble drive.
Leonard finagling one in close.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
The Grizzlies call timeout.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
A different look for the Clippers. Eubanks comes in for Jones. And Amir Coffey is subbed in for Dunn. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Memphis' head coach had some words for the team during the break. Now, he asked the defense to lock it down inside. He said, let's get physical. I don't want them to think we're soft in there. No more easy shots in the paint. So that's what the defense is set to do. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. Outside Leonard. The Grizzlies pull it in. Edey's got his 5th rebound in this one. Bane finds Westbrook. Simmons pulls it in. Clippers leading by 7. Yep, it counts. Simmons got his first basket of the night.
And this is how Simmons puts up points. He challenges you close at the rim more often than not, having the physical advantage.
Jumps up. Here's Leonard with the bucket in transition.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam tapped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
The Grizzlies call timeout. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Clark, he's checked in for Edey. Jaren Jackson comes in for Santi Aldama. And it's Morant in for Russell Westbrook. We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Oh, and here we go with Simmons, nobody back. The dive for the ball. Stolen by Jackson. And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Morant. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. For those just joining us, 4th quarter here, we're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Morant against Simmons. Eubanks the pass to Coffey. Good on the triple. Coffey's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
How about that hard-nosed D in the paint right there? Nice job.
Yeah, he cut off every angle and then got his body on him. That's a Warriors effort.
And that one's good. Leonard.
Yeah, get your popcorn out. We've seen this movie before. Kawhi not letting up now on the offensive end.
And finished off by Morant.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Ben Simmons gets the bucket.
And the closer Simmons gets to the rim, the more dangerous he becomes. I love watching him in attack mode.
Morant with another miss.
It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting him rip.
Hits the three-point bomb. And the Clippers lead by 17.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Los Angeles.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks and also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
And in what's been a solid season, to say the least, tonight's game will push their win total now up to 53.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for James Harden.
Now, this was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Pass to Wells. 6 to shoot. A 3 from Bogdanovich.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Well, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with James Harden. James, what is it like when you're playing a team that's struggling and you have to keep focused to keep them down?
You know what? We look at the bigger picture, and we have one goal at the end of the season, that's to be champions. So we can't play down to the level of our competition. We got to go out there every single night and be on the same page and try to give 100% effort.
It's been a success so far, James. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David. And that about wraps it up. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, James Harden.
Thanks D and everyone for watching. Like, thumbs up, medium light skin tone, comment, subscribe and share. Victory hand, medium light skin tone.